Plus streaming service is going to cost $6. They're going to market it less than what you have to pay for Netflix and all the other competitors. Just to get in the game. Remember we had to talk about where companies first start off. They go, they start off small, but they climb up and end up big time like Netflix first did. Well, $6 and some change a month to get Disney Plus. And of course, they're going to hike it up. The more popular they get, they're going to hike that price up. But that's a good starting point for Disney Plus with all this material they have. Now, let's talk about the bad part of Disney Plus streaming service. The bad side, the dark side of it. To go off my Star Wars door. The dark side of Disney Plus, you're not gonna get the R-rated stuff. You're not gonna get the hard killing. You're not gonna get the Deadpool language. You're not gonna get the boys' violence. It's Disney. Disney, we all know Disney. Disney is not gonna change what they bring to the forefront. A lot of good stuff, but no gore, no cussing. They're gonna stick to their Disney lane, which I don't have a big problem with. But it kind of, to be honest, it kind of limits Disney in a way, because Netflix bring you the real. Netflix bring you cussing, sex. Look at Black Mirror. Black Mirror is probably one of the best streaming shows, if not the best streaming show in the game right now on Netflix. So that's the downside of Disney. But still, it's still a win-win for Disney Plus. Let me know what you think about Disney Plus. Let me know what you guys think. Just give me a shout out. Let me know what y'all think about Disney Plus. My review on it: Disney Plus streaming service is big time. I mean, it's not like a movie review or show review. You can't give it a legendary or good or bad rating. All I can say is you're going to have to check it out for yourself. I think it's a big move on Disney part. I think that, they abruptly saw how much money Netflix was making and how Netflix came up and basically took over the streaming game to where they were like, we could be a competitor to them. Let's take our shit, all our material off Netflix, put it on our streaming service. Which, they're not going to do that still, because, even though they're going to take it all away from Netflix, I bet to say Disney's going to take all their material from Netflix, which is like the Jessica Jones of the world, and just cancel them. Because they can't go on Disney Plus because, sex cussing. The real shit that should have been left on Netflix, but, it's Disney. Disney got this diabolical plan to own the world. And they're following it. So, they're not going to let the competitor keep their material. So Disney Plus, what you think about it? I think it's a big time move in the game, in the streaming game and television and movie game. I think it's big time. I think the good outweigh the bad in it. I think that Disney is narrow-minded, but it's Disney, so you kind of expect that already from them. Alright, so let's go to our next subject. We're going to get into our gaming universe. Like I said, this is a first on this show, but I am in the gaming world, so this is a welcome, because I love games. I just haven't been able to play them as an adult as much as I used to. So, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is, probably one of my favorite games of all time. Mortal Kombat and Street Fighters were my favorite two fighting games of all time. You can add in Tekken and I'm forgetting some titles, but Mortal Kombat and Street Fighters were the top two. Mortal Kombat 11 put out this Kombo Pack just recently, and they're adding on characters. And we're going to talk about 4 of the characters that they're adding in, because the rest of the Mortal Kombat characters that they are adding has been in the Mortal Kombat universe already. So I'm just going to touch on the new characters. Let's start with the Joker. Now, the Joker has been, in the Mortal Kombat universe already, as far as DC versus Mortal Kombat and the Justice League games and everything that I own. But in this one, man, I'm glad that they bring it just the Joker back. You know why? Because the Joker is a sinister character. Not only to Batman, but to the DC universe in general. And he just fits, because he's so sinister, he fits the Mortal Kombat makeup. So Joker is a welcome addition. I think Joker was a great choice. A great choice. Alright, so another one of these characters they brought on. One of these big time characters that they brought on was the Terminator. Now, the Terminator is one of my favorite all-time movie characters of all time. The Terminator is big time. Big time in movies for me. I always was a fan of the Terminator. I always will be a fan of the Terminator. Why? Because the movies are just that badass. I always loved the Terminator. Always will love the Terminator. The T-800, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, James Cameron's character, is a perfect addition to the Mortal Kombat universe. This character, the T-800, is a exoskeleton robot covered by flesh, like human flesh. Big time idea when the first movie came out. The second movie was even better than the first movie, and now this character is just a legendary character that's going to be appearing in the Mortal Kombat universe. It's perfect. It's just perfection right there. And last but not least, Spawn. Spawn is my all-time comic book character, and it may be a little shallow reason why. I'm gonna tell you why. Shouts out to Todd McFarlane for allowing the Mortal Kombat people to finally use Spawn, because they've been begging for Spawn for years. Mortal Kombat fans been begging for Spawn for years. Mortal Kombat game makers have been begging for Spawn for years. Big ups to Todd McFarlane for making this happen. The reason why I love Spawn so much, because he's probably one of the first violent, hellish, big time characters in the comic book universe. He made it to HBO animated show, which is the best ever. The movies, not so much, but he made it to cinema. Michael Jai White is Spawn. Pretty sure he's not gonna remain Spawn, but he's legendary for playing Spawn. Everybody knows Michael Jai White as the guy that plays Spawn. When people see Michael Jai White, they probably say, "Hey, Spawn, how you doing?" But the real big reason why I love Spawn, because he was the first black character. One of the first black characters in that area of comics that came out. So big ups to Todd McFarlane for having the guts to make him an African American man. Because you see, a lot of people love Spawn, despite him being black. I'm talking about racist people love Spawn. Despite him being black, a black man. So big ups to Spawn. He's one of my favorite characters, not only for his race, but mainly for his race. No shame in my game, people. I'll just keep it in 100 with you. The combo pack in the whole MK11. I'm about to say it back here. MK11 Mortal Kombat Kombo Pack is big time. This is an official notary review. It's legendary. I gotta buy it. I'll be the first to buy it. As a Mortal Kombat fan, always been a Mortal Kombat fan. I wasn't gonna even buy 11 because, like I said, I just don't play games like I used to. No, I'm really don't can't really find the time to even get on the game like I used to. But I will be purchasing this game. As from what I hear, it's Time has fallen, and the people at Mortal Kombat, the creators of Mortal Kombat, they're not gonna even have Spawn on until 2020, March of 2020 anyway. And so I don't even have to rush to get it. I gotta wait anyway to get it, but I will be getting it. That's just legendary. That's legendary. Big ups, Time and Faller. What's up, Time and Faller? Big ups to you, man. I'm a huge fan of you. And as I said before, big ups to Mortal Kombat for just being my favorite fighting game as a child, along with Street Fighters, Killer Instinct, Tekken, and a plethora of those fighting games with I've always been playing since I was a kid, and now even into adulthood. All right, our next subject, and we here at Know the Reviews, we love to dabble into our sports segment. So we're gonna get into our sports segment now. All right, you still there? You still with me? Let's get into sports. All right, we have a little bit of a bad news in sports actually. Andrew Luck has retired, suddenly retired in the NFL, and I guess it rubbed a lot of the Colts fans the wrong way because they booed him once they found out his retirement. All right, he did it kind of suddenly. It's a bit of a game being played. He wasn't playing in the game; it was a preseason game. And a lot of the starters don't play in the preseason, so still wondering why we have 4 preseason games. It's like ridiculous. You might as well just go ahead with the 2 preseason games and increase the games to 18 games because that's where it's going at. It's going to be 18 regular season games, 2 preseason games. You might as well just do it tomorrow because it makes no sense for us to have to suffer through 4 preseason games as fans and watch just low quality football for the whole month of August. It just doesn't make any sense. But whatever. It's the world we live in right now. But yeah, the NFL will be going. They want more revenue. Money talks. Bullshit walks. I'm pretty sure you heard that saying before. So the NFL will go. Will go. This is a vote that's already have taken place. It's already been approved. They're gonna go to 18 games probably next year and cut preseason games down to 2. So Andrew Luck retired all of a sudden during a preseason game for great reason. His body is giving up on him. The hits, the toll of those hits have been taken over the past 5 to 6 years since he's been in the league. He was a #1 pick from Stanford. He's a smart guy. He's a big guy. He's a strong guy. But anytime you're taking hits like that, man, from another human being and be knocked to the ground all the time, just think about it like this. Andrew Luck was sacked the most times in the NFL in his first 2 to 3 years. The most. Nobody got sacked more than him. It took a toll on this man's body. People want to get mad at, blame Andrew Luck for retiring all of a sudden. Get mad at Jim Irsay and management there for not giving him a efficient offensive line for his rookie year. Not only his rookie year, but the first 3 years of his career. The first 3 years of Andrew Luck's career, he was sacked the most times ever in the NFL. This sucks. It sucks. So now when the team gets good, and they have a legitimate good good team. I mean, borderline great team. They definitely